Find the time. All right. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to episode 4 of Flavor in Your Ear. Flavor in Your Ear. Welcome back. This is episode 4. We're a little short-handed today, but we're gonna get this thing moving. We're gonna get this thing going. As y'all know, the episode is about Flavor in Your Ear is about just random questions that we ask to get people's answers and how they feel about certain questions that's asked. Feel free to ask your own questions in stream and answer the questions along. We're going to introduce you to everybody. Diddy, give a shout out.
What's going on, everybody?
This old Diddy.
Good evening, everybody.
Okay. Mysterious.
Hey.
And Zay.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so we're going to start it off. All right. Question number 1. If you could be in any one of your favorite movies, which movie would that be? Serious.
Okay. If I could be, I gotta think.
One of your favorite movies that you like. Cube said Friday. Who would you be in Friday? You be Smokey or you be Ice Cube? You want me to come back to you?
Yeah, that's what I was supposed to say.
Diddy. If you could be in any one of your favorite movies, which movie?
If I could be in one of my favorite movies, wow, that is a hard question.
Cube said he would be Ice Cube. Nice.
One of my favorite movies. Okay. Think. Yo, I know. The Avengers.
Which character would you be in the Avengers?
Character, I probably would be definitely not Iron Man.
Why not?
Nah. I love life. Even though we're all gonna reach that point in our life. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I would say someone like Thor.
Thunder. Nice.
Yeah, God of Thunder. That probably would be my answer there. Avengers and be Thor.
Miss O'Diddy?
What was that movie? Halle Berry was in when she had the dogs.
Monster Ball?
No, it wasn't Monster Ball. Oh my God.
With the dog.
Yes. Oh, it was John Wick.
Oh, John Wick.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But I would be Halle Berry with the dogs. I can't
Okay.
Yeah,
okay, I like it. Q said my mom loves Thor. Chris Hemsworth. Nice.
That's what's up.
Zay, what you got for me? If you could be in any one of your favorite movies, what movie would that be?
It'd probably be Set It Off.
Who would you be? Latifah?
Latifah or Jada Pinkett.
Jada Pinkett. Can't go wrong with that. Let's get back to Mysterious.
Back to me. Okay. Favorite movie? Maybe Clueless. Because they got
I'm not familiar with the characters though.
You said what?
I'm not familiar with the characters from.
Like it had Alicia Silverstone. It had Stacey Dash.
Stacey Dash. Now I know her. Oh, I definitely know
Yeah.
Stacey Dash. Nice.
Mhm.
All right, so that was that. We're gonna move it on. Question number 2. If you could be any animal, what would you be? Any animal, what would you be? Zay,
Come back to me.
Mysterious. Cube said a dog. Man's best friend, Cubes. I'm with you on that one. Serious?
I'm sorry. If I could be any animal, what would I be and why?
I mean, you don't have to say why, but what animal?
It's kind of a mythical animal, but I would be a phoenix.
Phoenix. I'm
Yeah.
guessing. If can I guess the why?
Sure. Go
Because you
ahead.
can rise from the ashes.
Absolutely.
Oh, see, I like it. I like it. Mr. Diddy. Be any animal.
For me, probably would be like an eagle. An eagle is a symbol of freedom. The fact that I get to fly. Yeah, probably like a bald eagle.
I like it.
Mm,
Flying around.
Yeah, exactly.
Miss O Diddy.
that's a good one. Um, I'd probably have to say a dolphin, just to be out in the ocean, free.
They are intelligent, so I can get with that.
Yeah, I can see that too.
I mean, I would probably pick a dog as well. I love dogs. So I truly think they man best friend. I would definitely probably go dog as well. Cute. Zay, let's not forget you.
Miss O'Diddy took mine. I was gonna say dolphin as well.
Want to be smart and free. I like it. And they family oriented too. They do stick together, and I like that. And that one. Question number 3. What is your best achievement in your life so far? Let's start with the couple. Mr. and Mrs. Diddy.
For me, my best achievement
In your life so
uh,
far. So far.
so far, um, being a husband. Being a husband. Because for one, I never thought that I would be a husband, and number two, I didn't think I could commit to something so long and be excited about it. So being a husband for me would be the answer.
Mm. And has that changed your life as well too as a person, correct?
Yes,
Mm.
definitely did. Definitely did.
I could dig it. Miss O'Diddy?
Being able to go to school full time, 75% through my master's program, working and being a wife all at the same time. Even though it's a juggle and it can be stressful, I'm still glad that I'm able to kind of stay sane through it all.
Nice. Zay, what you got for me? What is your best achievement in your life so
I'd say keeping a good credit score.
far? Ooh, that's definitely a good achievement. I could kind of get on the same level with you because I remember when my credit score was trash. Now, like, yeah. Um, Mysterious. What is your best achievement so far?
My best achievements would be mm, I would say discovering a sense of self. It's kind of helped me, just direct my life in every other area. Something I didn't used to have. It's
Nice.
made a huge difference. Yeah.
Cube said graduating from high school, even though I've had a few disabilities and not doing any drugs and drinking. I can respect that, Cube. That definitely is a great achievement.
It definitely is, Cubes. I like that too.
Appreciate that, man. Got number 4. If you could if you could bring any movie to reality, what movie would that be? What movie would you choose? Me, let me start off with myself. I like that question. I would choose The Matrix. Not even sure if we actually live in it right now, but I would like that movie. I would like to bring that movie to Mysterious, let's start with you. You could bring any movie to reality. What movie would you choose?
Bring any movie to reality.
Oh, is it gonna be Clueless?
I was silly. Any movie to reality. Maybe will
Cube says super bad.
what is that? What is that movie called? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Ooh.
I think that would be amazing.
The first one, I'm hoping. The first one, right? Because they had the second one with Johnny Depp. I didn't too much like that one.
Well, I think they're both equally good, but a place like that would be kind of fun.
Ooh, I still remember the songs from that from the first one. Zay, what you got for me?
I'd say Back to the Future because I'd like to time travel.
Ooh, that's one of my favorite. I like it. And Diddy?
Whew, my mind's still running. Movie that I could bring to reality. I'm gonna let my wife answer first and come back to me because I right now I have no idea.
Black Panther.
Ooh, I got some great movie choices. I like it. Ready, Diddy?
No.
Oh, you answered too fast.
She did. She messed me up. She really did. Oh my God. Dang, why is that so hard? Coolie High. I know that some people are gonna be like, "What?" But yeah, just some friends doing life, growing up together through hard times. They still stay friends. So Coolie High. I mean, that's almost like reality, or what we feel reality should be.
Right.
But Coolie High.
All right. I definitely know. I definitely know.
Couldn't think of nothing.
I mean, there's names that I do go by that, I mean, they're so embarrassing. Okay, people call me Tay Ray. They call me Tay Swizzle. No, Tay Ray. They call me Tay Swizzle. They call me
Could you say that second name again, please? What was that second name?
Tay Swizzle.
Okay. All right.
Or they call me or they call me Tay Crazier. Yeah, I guess. I mean, Zay, I guess.
Yeah, I've always liked Tiffany. Yeah. Nope, no other names.
Yes, sir. My nickname, growing up, my nickname was always Man. And a lot of people that I grew up with still call me Man. Don't even know my real name. So Man, yeah, that's a city thing. I got like two other cousins in New York with the nickname Man. So, but yeah, that Man is it. Never had another name I wanted to go by. It. Double N, yes, sir.
Um, I would have preferred my middle name.
Nook Nook.
No, which is Michelle, but my first name is more common, and God, I think just about every girl in our
Hood.
In our graduating class had that name.
In the hood.
But I would have preferred Michelle. Yes. Just well, they were like older names, but that was when I was younger because I never knew my grandmother. So it probably would have been like a Goldie or Dorothy. But like I said, those were older.
Yeah. Yeah. Linda May, something like that. So, slave name. What a name.
Come back. Come back to me.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Let's go. I got one for you. The weirdest thing I've ever done in my life. Me and my family was in North Carolina. We was going back to New York to visit some family. So on the way, we had to stop in DC, and it was like 2 in the morning, and had to use the bathroom. Stomach was feeling a little, uncomfortable. Unfortunately, there was no stores open on the block we was on in DC. So, I don't know if you travel with folks of color, we known to travel like, we moving away, we recolonizing to different areas. So we had toilet paper, paper towel, sandwiches, fried chicken. And so it got to the point my stomach couldn't take it no more, so we had to stop. And I literally had to go behind a building and use the bathroom like a homeless person. Yeah, that's mine right there, and I'm sticking to it. You're welcome, man. That's why I'm here. Let's get it.
I'm good.
Same one. Same one. She was with me on
I
that
was
trip.
there with you.
No, I'm joking.
What was you tripping again? Yeah, we moving on. To the office.
The question was, what is the weirdest thing I've ever done? Hmm. The weirdest. The weirdest. um, hmm. The weirdest. Weirdest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not ashamed of it.
The weirdest thing that I've ever done. Oh no. Mm-mm. The weirdest thing that I've ever. Oh, you know what? Okay, the weirdest thing that I ever done. I got tricked into rubbing poison ivy all over my face. Yeah, I was a little kid though. Yeah. Well, no. I had poison ivy really bad and I had to go to the ER. But yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. There are probably a lot of things I've done. I don't really know if I can answer that right now.
I think you owe us a story too, don't you?
Oh yeah, man. We ain't leaving you out.
That.
Yeah, my mic was muted. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. The weirdest thing that I ever done. Y'all ready for this? I was messing with this girl, and long story short, boyfriend came home, and she luckily she lived on the balcony area, and I had to climb down 2 stories. So yeah, I think that was the
Was that
thing.
with or without clothes?
Oh, I put my clothes back on.
Oh, okay.
I was able to get my clothes back on. It definitely would have been weirder without the clothes. I think that was the weirdest thing I've ever done. Nothing too crazy. But as long as you get, I'm sorry my mic was muted, guys. But as long as y'all heard Diddy and Mysterious Story, that's moving on. Do you believe in reincarnation? Zay. I was a little kid in elementary school and got a bike for. I fell off. Hey, riding a bike ain't no joke, Cubes. Riding a bike ain't no joke. You know, I had to teach my kids how to ride, and they was falling as well. Hello, Zay, you there?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
I mean, yes and no. It's more like a religious type of question, really. So I don't really know how to answer that.
Okay. Mysterious? You believe in reincarnation? You said no.
I don't. That makes
Okay. Diddy, Miss O Diddy?
I believe in reincarnation from one person. That was Jesus himself. Outside of that,
No.
no, I can't see. Once you're gone, you're gone. Simple. You said that?
I said no as well.
Okay.
I got you. Moving on. If you can go back and fix one thing that you've messed up, what would it be? Let that sink in for you. Guys can go back and fix one thing that you've messed up. What would that be? Mysterious, it's on you. What about me? I do believe in reincarnation. But it's kind of a mix with me. I believe in reincarnation and kind of deja vu. So
Can you repeat the question?
if you can go back and fix one thing that you've messed up, what would that be?
Get married.
Would you like to explain why would you
Because I never should have in the first place. Yeah.
Zay? You can go back and fix one thing that you've messed up.
Something I gotta think about. That's something I gotta think about.
All right. Diddy, Miss O Diddy?
Okay. If I can go back and fix one thing that I've messed up, I'm just gonna make this one big answer for one question. Any relationship that I ever messed up, if I can go back and fix like the situations that I was at fault for when I hurt somebody, that's the one thing I would go back and fix. Regardless of what type of relationship it was, whether it was with a best friend or with the opposite sex, I would just want to get an opportunity to say, hey, I messed up, I apologize and move on. You know what I'm saying? So that would be it for me.
Would you to ask an alternate question to that, would you narrow it down to one that you truly feel that you messed up and like to fix it? The one thing that you think
Yeah, that's no problem. The relationship I had with my boy O that died on his birthday last year, the fact that we stopped speaking over some nonsense. And the last time we had talked was back in 2010 when I was fighting for my life when I first came out of a coma. And we told each other once I came home from out of the hospital, we was going to sit down, break bread, and talk about and fix the issues we had with each other or we thought we had with each other. And we never did it. And he died last year. And that's something I carry right now with me that I wish I can go back and fix. So there you go.
I can feel you on that. Those are the toughest ones when they no longer here. It's like you got to eat it, man.
Yep.
I definitely. Cube says studying harder throughout my years. Yeah, those. I was going to say the same thing as far as me. I don't know if y'all want me to answer the question. Messing up my college years. I literally messed up my college years. If I can go back and fix that, I would definitely go all the way through. Get focused. Fix that. I truly messed up, and I feel I would be a lot further in life if I would have did. Miss O'Diddy?
I'd have to say the same thing too, Mav.
School or relationship?
Oh, no, school, college wise. Because the minute I got away from that little small town I was in, that was it. So
when you was in a small town, it was easier for you to focus in school?
Well, as my husband would say, I was kind of like a nerd in high school. But when I kind of got out of our hometown, well, my hometown, and went to somewhat of a metro city and got around partying and sororities and fraternities and just living life, and my studies just kind of fell off.
Yeah, mine's too, Miss OD. I was hanging out mad late.
Yeah, I was like, whatever.
my mom gave me a curfew too, and I waited till she fell asleep and still stayed out late. So I really messed up. So I'm on the same page with you.
Oh yeah.
Zay.
I'd probably say my spending habits. They're pretty bad. If I can go back and not spend as much money as I have in the past.
Do you implement like thinking about that now for the future? Like,
Yeah,
nah, I'm not gonna get that. I'm gonna chill on that. That help
right.
you?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you guys a quick peek at a question that's gonna take a minute. It's this question right here. We're gonna come back to it, but I want to give you guys a sneak peek for the question because it's gonna take a little minute to answer this one. Question is, create your own utopia. So with this, you got to create your own place. I'm guessing you guys know what utopia is. You guys got to create, basically plan it. It's gonna take a while, so I'm letting you guys get the peek on the question early. When we actually get to it, hopefully, you guys have some type of plan for what your utopia is going to be like. That's okay with y'all. Mysterious, did we get you on this question? One thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
All right, for our famous love question, back into the love aspect. Question number 9 is, what does love feel like? Serious, you want to go last?
I mean, I can go first. That's fine.
Whoa, okay. Let's hear it. What does it feel like? Be in love.
Well, you said two different things.
I know.
In love or love? Which one?
Let's do the in love factor.
What does it feel like to be in love?
Your personal experience. Your personal.
Okay. I mean, it feels complete. It feels like like nothing's missing, nothing's broken. It feels healthy.
Cassie said, "I'm punching the gut." Is that true?
I don't know.
Mysterious? A punch in the gut?
Not for me.
So does it feel like everything that the TV shows and the movies describe it as, walking on cloud 9, the sunshine, you feel invincible?
Well, no. I mean, it's not. Well, I mean, it could be for somebody else. I can't speak for anyone else, but that's what it feels like for me.
Okay. Anything else? Now you did question me when I said love and in love. Do you have a different
Of course, because there's different types of love. Like you don't.
Okay, hold that thought.
Hold that thought.
That's the next question. That's the next question. That's the next one. I didn't show you guys that one yet. Gonna hold that thought though, Mysterious. Zay, what does being in love feel like?
I've never been in love like that. I've never really been in love. I mean, I've felt love before, but I've never been in love.
Okay. Let's hear from the couples. Diddy, Diddy, tell me how does it feel to be in love?
To me, I would compare being in love to being high, being on a drug, like a high that never ends. Just that sense of just floating, just relaxation. The fact that, you're in a comfort zone, like you're basically being pampered for the rest of your life. Of course, it comes with ups and downs, but when you're in love and your relationship is in a good spot, like it should be, yeah, it's like a high that you never come off of.
There's a sense of security, a sense of warmth. There's happiness. There's comfort, a sense of peace. Like you don't have like there's almost like there's not a care in the world.
It's like Viagra that never stops pushing. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like when you see that person every single moment, every single time, the butterflies in your stomach is always constant. It never goes away. That's what being in love feels like.
Yeah. But the best thing about love is not even when you see that person, you get that feeling. It's when you're not even with them, they're not around you, and you still got that feeling on you and can't wait to get to that person. That's the best thing about love to me, or feeling like you in love.
I like this question. Cube said I don't know much about this because I haven't had too many. Respect it, Cube. I mean, hopefully throughout the course of your life you'll get there. You'll feel it. I felt like I felt it, and when I was in high school, because Chris Brown got a song called "Young Love." That's probably what I could describe it as. I know how I felt back then. Now that I'm older, I think it's a bit different for me to fall in love. I think that feeling will be different. So I have an alternate question to this question, but I'm gonna go to question number 10 to see if it falls in the same category. Question number 10: are there different levels of love? Mysterious. I don't know if this falls into what you was going to say, so I want to start with you.
That I don't think that falls in line with what I was saying. Kinds and levels are two different things to me, and I think love is love, not either you do or you don't. So but that's just my opinion, though.
Okay, so go back to the point where I cut you off at when you were describing a different love.
Like how the Greeks have broken up love in 4 different categories. Hold on.
Hey, y'all, we about to get these categories. It's about to be a whole nother question coming in.
So there's like agape love. There's like eros, philia. There's like agape love is like. Well, I don't.
If you want, we could.
So okay, so there's the Greeks kind of broke it up. There's like eros, which is like a sexual, like romantic love. Like philia is more like affection between friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay, I see what you're saying. That's where the different.
Right.
That's where the different. Loving somebody is different. I got you.
Yeah. So that's what I meant by it's just different types.
Got you. And so your answer to this question is you don't think there's different levels.
Different levels, no.
Okay.
Because who's to say that the way that I love my son is less than the way that I love my man? You know what I'm saying? Like, love is love. Like, I'm loving them both. It's just differently. Yeah.
Hey, what do you think about this question? You think there are different levels? That LOVE word?
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Can you elaborate?
There's different ways to love people. It's not all going to be the same with everybody. And then there's also like loving yourself.
True. I can agree with that. My mother always used to say, I love you from a distance. I tell people that all the time. And I was like, she probably don't really like that person, so she tell him I love you from a distance. The person probably did something wrong to her. I can agree. Diddy, Miss O Diddy. What do you think about this question? Are there different levels of love?
I see where sis is going, and I also see where Zay is going. But as far as levels, I say no. As far as kinds of love, yes. And I think that's probably more along the lines that Mysterious was saying.
Mhm.
You know, I can love my husband one way, I can love my parents another way, I can love, you know, kids a different way, and my sister a different way. But as far as levels, love is love. You're either in love or you're not in love. Either I love you or I like you or I hate you.
Okay.
So.
Did he?
I guess I would have to agree with my wife. I kind of like what she said because it's not an easy answer to that. I mean, but if you separate levels of love and then just love in general, I guess it's two different questions almost. But I definitely would have to more strongly agree with what my wife said. You know, you love you love everybody a different way, you know, but I don't think there's levels to it. You love a person or you just don't. It's something other than love, you know.
Right. I have an alternate question. I didn't write it down. But do you experience love differently, being younger than being in your adult age? Is this a general question? I didn't write it down. But I just wanted to know, do you experience love in your younger years differently than in your adult years? Serious?
Can you repeat the question?
Do you experience, hold on, Cube said, I think there's different levels of love because one person more than another. I get you. What's going on, Big Food? Thanks for joining in, man. The question is, do you experience love? Is love different in your younger years? Let's just say your teen years. Is it different? Do you experience it differently in your adult years?
I think as you get older, you learn how to recognize. Well, I mean, okay, wait.
Does it like feel different?
I mean, love doesn't change. I mean, our understanding, I think that's what matures as we mature. But I mean, love existed before I did. So I don't make love what it is. It already is its own thing. So
So did you,
I understand it more.
when you first decided that you was in love,
Mhm.
how old was you?
Oh, was I? I was 16.
And then,
Too young. I really didn't even know. You know, I didn't know
it
what it
felt
was.
great though, right? That feeling that you really didn't understand what it was, it felt good.
Yeah, but I don't think it was love though.
That's
Like now as an adult, I can look back and be like, okay, you know, that wasn't love, but back
But
then I thought it was.
were there any similarities to what you felt then and what you feel love is now? Any similarities at all?
It wasn't love. It
No,
wasn't
well,
love.
I mean, as far as the feeling goes, that's what I mean. Is there any similarities to the feeling that you felt when you was younger than what you feel now?
I would say no because the treatment was different. Like for me, just getting a little personal, like um, you know, when I was 16, that's when, you know, I first met my ex-husband and he was really mean. He was a really mean person. He was really abusive. So I can't look back and be like, oh yeah, that's love. Or if I were treated the same way today, I wouldn't call it love because I know better now. So that's where I'm coming from when I give my answer.
Right, right. And I was in a similar age, in high school, my first year in high school, so I was around like 14, 15 when I decided to tell the girl I was dating I love her. And as I got older and I decided to try it again, the feeling was definitely different when I actually decided to actually commit that same love word to another person. So I definitely would say that the feeling is definitely different from younger than older. I don't know if you guys understand the question that I asked. Diddy, I'm gonna go with you. Do you understand the question that I asked?
Could you say it one more time though, if you don't mind?
Is it does does the feeling of love, is it different when you're younger than when you're in your adult age? And are there any similarities of that feeling that you had when younger and in your adult?
I mean, yeah, it's all still similar feelings. You get the butterflies, the anxiety of wanting to be around that person. Those feelings still lie, regardless of what age you are. I don't think age separates that feeling of love. It's the understanding of love and what love consists of that changes. As an adult, as a child or younger, teenager, young adult, your expectations and what you're driven by is different when you become older. You got more responsibilities. You got more growth in life that you're trying to accomplish. You're looking more of love and a mate that can help you grow. When you're younger, you're usually looking at physical attributes, the face, the body. Oh, I'm in love with her because of what she looked like and maybe a skill set she has. It's I don't know. My mom always raised me to say, hey, when you're young, live your life. I know very few people, and I'm an older guy, that's made it through high school and our age now and still together. You know, I
Right.
waited to get close to 40. I was in my mid to late 30s before I ever got married, but I was well seasoned. I knew what I wanted, I knew what I was looking for, I knew what I had become and where I was elevating to. So it was a different perspective of what I consider what I was looking for. When I was younger, it was more about a physical attraction. Let's be honest. If you're 16 below, you're caught up in what the person looked like because you're not thinking, oh my God, in 10 more years, his 401k and his job is going to elevate us to vacation over in Paris. Yeah, it's not like that. It's two different things. But that's my opinion, though. You feel me?
Right.
So,
I didn't forget about you, Miss OD, but let's hear what Zay gotta say.
Okay.
Being that she's still young, do you say you never really felt in love, but do you feel that it would be different for you as you get older?
Well, I kind of want to go like what with Mr. Diddy said, because like when you're younger, I feel like more people my age or younger, not everybody, but a lot of people, like go by the physical aspects of what people really look like. They don't really think about their personality or how it's going to be in the future. Like they just go off based off how they look like. So it's not like anything real.
Gotcha. Miss O'Diddy? Sorry,
Yeah,
sorry to put you last. Sorry.
that's all right. No, you're good. Yeah, I would have to agree with my husband as well. When you're younger, you're looking at the physical aspect. For the most part, some of them are. As you get older, you're a little bit wiser. I know for me, um, I was more so in a relationship for the sake of companionship, but I was happy being by myself because I was focused on my career at the time because I was working in a company that was paying for me to go back to school. They was reimbursing me to go back to school. I was advancing in the job, and I'm actually in that job now. So I was more so focused on proving myself to this company and showing them that whatever they were presenting to me as far as like a challenge, that yes, just because I'm a minority and I'm a female, I can do it. So I was making a name for myself. I was focusing on saving my money, getting my credit situated. When you're younger, not everybody is focused on that. Um, and I think as you get older, like my husband said, your 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 train of thought or your mindset shifts. So you start thinking about, crap, I got to save money for retirement. I got to figure out, I need to save money because I want a car. I want to move out. I want my own place. I want a new car. I want to save money for a house. I may want to get married. Heck, I may have a baby on the way. Everything shifts. And I think that you have to start thinking, or as you get older, if you're not already settled, um, when you're younger for those things, you have to start thinking about it sooner rather than later. Um, what was I going to say? Because I lost my train of thought. But when me and my husband got together, it was more so I was single, didn't have any kids, and it was kind of like not the norm for someone within our age group to be without kids. So to find something like that, it was like, huh, it's the golden ticket. But
Can I interlude in that real quick, Maverick,
Sure,
if you don't
sure.
mind? The way I look at it, when you're younger and you're looking for love, or you think you're looking for love, I think when you're younger, it's more like playing
House.
Russian roulette or playing craps in Las Vegas. Okay, you're willing to throw it all in. You ain't got much to lose. When you're older, it's more like diversifying your portfolio. You're trying to make a good investment. You have more to lose. You're building something. So when you're younger, 16 and younger, 18 and younger, whatever age you want to be, I feel like that's gambling in Vegas. When you get 30 plus years old and you're trying to define who you are as an adult,
you're saving for retirement.
then you're setting your portfolio up.
So
You're
true.
dating on a with an investment. You know, you're looking for certain things. You know what you're looking
So true, and I can't agree with you more, Diddy, because as I got older in my 30s, I was like, nope, I'm making sure whatever decision I make going forward is the right one. The person is going to be the right one. I don't got time for that. That was, what I felt back when I was younger. It was fun. I don't want to go through that. So I agree with you. No more gambling. I'm diversifying my bonds.
Yeah,
I agree,
exactly.
man.
Exactly.
I agree. I couldn't have said it better myself. Anybody else got anything to add? I love the love questions, man. We spend so much time on these love questions, and I feel that we all have something to add to things like this. So I love the love questions.
I have something else to add, man. When you're younger and in love, you're a little bit giddy, and we tend to let our guard down. We don't know the different tricks that come with the opposite sex while we're in love. And when we get older, we've gotten wiser. So we're able to pinpoint when we're being tricked, when we're being lied to. We're able to pick up on those things a whole lot quicker.
Right.
So we're able to better guard ourselves and prepare ourselves if we have to make, that quick left turn or that exit stage right to get up out of that relationship before we get caught up in something.
Yeah. Cassie and Chad said, wow, you guys are speaking the truth. Diversify your portfolio. Listen, man. Listen, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the crew of Flava In Ya Ear, man. They have some knowledge. And if you guys want to participate and put your 2 cents in, please, by all means, get in Discord. Come to the meetings. And if you guys got anything to add, put it in chat or just come in and add to it on the show, man. Like I said, these questions right here, these were just random questions, and people just give they give their 2 cents on how they feel. And to be honest with you, I haven't heard anything that I'm like, nah, I don't agree with that at all, man. Our ladies and gentlemen that's in the crew, man, that they got that knowledge, man. Got that knowledge. Let's move on to the next one. I'm sorry that we moving away from love because I actually love this. Everybody's good? Mysterious, you got anything to add? Zay, you got anything to add?
No.
Okay. All right, so we to the question at hand. Create your own utopia. Papa, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Miss O'Diddy, hold on real quick. Miss O'Diddy, can you put your FLD in the thing? Because Cassie just said you guys should do a relationship segment.
Cassie, you don't know?
Miss
Miss
O'Diddy and Miss O'Diddy and Miss O'Diddy, they have a relationship channel on Fridays, 8 o'clock, called FLD, Faith, Love, and Determination. So if you guys want to check them out, please follow them. Please follow them. They go live on Fridays, 8 p.m. And the things about relationships, they cover those aspects. They talk about how they survive, how they built a great bond with each other. So go, follow them. Go into, when they live, listen, sit back and relax, man. Yeah, 9 years strong, Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Yes, create your own utopia. So This question is based on I was watching Avatar, and if anybody's seen the movie Avatar, that place was just amazing, grass, forest, and all that other stuff. But I would like to hear somebody else create their own utopia. Let's start with Mysterious because you had a huge head start on this. Let's see if you let's see what you got, Mysterious.
A huge head start. What?
Come on, I gave you this question a week ago.
That was a week ago. Like I forgot about it right after you told me. If I had to create my own, it would be like a small group. It wouldn't be like, a bunch of people, like just a small group of solid people and we just work together to make the world a better place. Like we just dominate just different fields and areas in the world.
Okay, give me 4 animals that you would have in your
4 animals. Who said there would be animals there?
I'm saying, don't you want some like kind of other type of companionship? 4 animals that you would want.
Oh, okay,
birds.
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 Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that, Papa.
Just birds.
You want no cats?
No.
Yeah, what? You don't like cats? I'm with
I'm
you.
allergic. I'm highly allergic.
Alright, I don't like cats neither. They're annoying. They like to do their own thing. They only come around when they feel like when they want something. Zay, what utopia looking like?
Utopia, as in like an ideal place.
Yeah, basically like your own sanctuary. What does that look like? Cats are creepy.
Well, for me, it probably I don't know if you would necessarily call it my own, but it's just a place I'd like to be. It's definitely the beach, like an island away from everybody, though, like far away on a beach.
What type of things do you have on that island?
I have birds, a dog, and one of my closest family members.
Who would that be? Mom?
My sister.
Sis? Let's go.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Miss O'Diddy? What's your utopia looking like?
My utopia will probably be more so like a serene type garden setting where there was like no evil, no hatred. Everyone just kind of got along and helped each other out.
That's the one to beat. That's the one to beat. Peace and serene. Any animals? Any pets?
Oh yeah, I don't. Yeah, nothing specific. I don't think it would be too far from what we kind of have now. It would just be more humanity, more compassion than what we have now.
I can give. Diddy.
I would create Narnia all over again without the violence. That was like the perfect place to me.
From the movie?
Yes.
Okay. I'm with it. I'm with the fantasy. So
yeah.
I'm right behind you, bro. Now, can I ask you a question? Is there a secret door that puts you in there where you can go to a different place too?
I wouldn't want to be going in and out of no closets. That wouldn't look good. But I don't know. Maybe it would just be a room you just walk into and step into it.
Nothing but peace. Yeah. Narnia was cracked though. I'm not gonna
let the animals that there talk. Let them talk too. I think that'd be dope.
Oh, bro, let's go.
Yep,
to actually talk to animals and see what the hell they talking about. That'd be
yes, sir.
Let's go. And that my fault. That's actually the one to beat. I'm sorry, Miss Diddy. That's the one to beat because I'm actually a fan. I'm actually a fan of that. I'm sorry.
Let's go.
All right, so let's move on to the last question of the night. The last question of the night is: are there any superstitions that you continue from your parents? And if you don't continue any superstition from your parents, are there any superstitions that you continue from childhood? Or maybe even something that you made up on your own? Jay, start with you.
Can you explain to me superstition?
Well, the best way I could put it is, one of my boys, every time he goes home, he never walks in his house the front way. He always he unlocks the door and turns around and walks in his house backwards. That's something that he's always done ever since he was a kid. I'm guessing he get it from his folks. He's Jamaican, so I don't know if that's something that they do out there, but that's a superstition that he always. Me, I can't really say the word, but I'm very repetitionary. I do the same things. I'll continue, like when I come to my place, when I get off the elevator, I always look at the number 9 sign on the wall. That's just something that I always do. When I walk through double doors, I make sure I push both double doors open at the same time. I don't like if I'm walking with somebody, I don't like splitting the poles. That's something that I was doing ever since a child. If you do split the pole, you say bread and butter, stuff like that.
Okay. Well, every time I get in my car, I look in the back seat.
As a superstition, or you just scared?
Both.
Yeah, but was there anybody back there one time?
No, surprisingly.
Oh, okay. Do your parents have any superstitions that you just don't follow, that you've seen that they do?
No, not really.
Okay. Mysterios. Are there any superstitions that you continue from your parents, or is it something that you do?
No. Mm-mm.
None at all?
No. Mm-mm.
But this question was going to last a little longer. Did he?
A superstition. I come from an old black home. We had many, but the one I could always
Please
remember.
let this question go on a few minutes, so tell us all of them.
Oh no, I can't. Nah. But the one that always stuck in my mind was you couldn't eat with your elbows on the table. Yes.
Yo, my mother used to tell. We used to get.
My grandmother would take
man.
her fist and punch your arm off the table. And for
Yeah.
years, I always asked, like, what was up with us not having our elbows on the table? My grandmother said that was a sign that growing up, it showed greed, like you was cuffing what you had, like you wasn't willing to share. So we was always taught to put our arm down beside us and eat with one hand. You know what I'm saying? So
Bro,
you couldn't eat with your elbows on the table.
You just brought back crazy memories with that one. Do you still
Yes,
continue
sir.
that now?
Huh?
Do you still continue that now? You don't.
Yeah. It's habit now. I grew up that way.
Right.
So.
It's so crazy. Like, I don't even look to put my elbow on the table at all when I'm eating. Like, it's crazy. That's crazy, man. Come on, give me another one, Diddy.
Oh my God. I knew this one because I was raised by women. My father wasn't around. A black woman did not sit her purse on the floor. That was against the law in a black home.
Yeah.
Black woman did not sit her purse on the floor because that was a sign that you would never have money.
Yeah.
If you sit your purse on the floor.
Yes. Now I remember. Yes. Because I didn't remember what was the reason for that. But now that you said that, yeah. You never have no money. Do you remember the one about don't sweep your feet? Like,
don't sweep your feet. You have it was like breaking a mirror. You would have bad luck.
Yeah. Oh my God. Think of some more, Diddy. I want to come back to it, but Miss O'Diddy, you have any?
I had some.
God, my husband about took about half of them. If there was a real bad, I know growing up as a kid, and stay in kind of like in the country. I don't know if it was a superstition or not, but like if my mom was cooking and she inadvertently spilled like salt on the floor, she would take like a pinch of salt and throw it over her shoulder. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah.
But
I
that
can't
was
remember
something.
that. I can't remember why you had to throw salt over your shoulder.
It
My
was
mother was
weird.
from the South too, and she did weird things.
Yeah.
I just can't remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I don't know if it was about spirits or ghosts or I don't know. Something
You ever
like
heard
that.
the one they will always don't line your shoes up under your bed perfect because somebody else will walk in your shoes? You ever hear that? Like you couldn't never as a kid we couldn't place our shoes under the bed like we was going to step into them.
Right.
We was always taught never to do that.
We were never allowed to put our shoes under the bed.
Well, okay. Well, it's weird. It's weird, man. I'm telling you.
And do y'all know about the one where I don't know if this is a superstition, but if you walking with a lady, she has to walk on the inside of the street. You have to walk towards the curb.
That well, I know what
That's
my
not a
wife.
superstition.
I know what my wife. I let her walk on the inside because I always walk. I prefer to be on the outside near the traffic.
By the curb, yes.
Yeah, out of respect, just in case something happened.
Exactly. Because I remember I was walking in Manhattan and with a friend of mine, and she was like, "Yo, why is this guy letting her walk by the?" He said, "That's not a gentleman." I'm like, "Well, I've always done it. I even do it with my daughter. I don't let her walk." And she kind of even knows that now. When we start walking, she'll position herself to walk on the inside of me. And what you were saying, Mysterious? You said it was.
Oh, I was just saying that's not a superstition.
Okay. Is this a respect thing?
Yeah, it's like, you're protecting your woman or whoever, whatever woman it is that you're walking with. Like if something were to happen, it would happen to him first, not her.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up to say that, but I would prefer to be on the defensive anyway, or
I don't think
defensive.
that's messed up. I would prefer something happen to me over my son. Like I don't think
the
that's
protective
yeah.
instinct. Any other ones y'all could throw out before we get out of here? Huh?
Mm-mm.
Right. All right, that was the last question of the night. Let's get our plugs in. Oh my. If you can do the thing for me, Miss O'Diddy. I appreciate that, Diddy.
No, sir. No problem. We're working on it right now. I know. Me and my all caps. I always all cap everything.
Gotta help out as well.
Yeah, that's hard like your name when you're trying to spell it out and you got them crazy numbers and some different letters in there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that spelled out right? MS5?
Well, yes, that's it. Uh-huh.
Okay. And then
Flava In Ya Ear. I mean, Fake Love Determination real quick. Yeah, that's it. Guess that was it tonight.
All right,
There we
guys.
go.
That's everybody that's in the crew. That's their channels. Give them a follow. All is much appreciated. I thank everybody for coming in. Big Food, Cubes, you always a big supporter, man. Thank you so much, Cubes. Cassie, thanks for hanging out, and everybody else that was chilling in the stream, man. I thank everybody. But now we are.
Hold on one second, Mav, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
I just want to say this one more time before you end the show.
All right.
If anybody that's here now would love to take part in Flavor in Your Ear next episode, please whisper, DM, hit up one of us, Maverick or O Diddy or any of the people that's here. Let us know. All you have to do is be at one of our meetings on Wednesday to kind of understand where we coming from. And just come out to have a good time. I mean, don't feel shame. Don't be scared. Hey, it's all opinions. If you can give your opinion in the chat, you can let your voice be heard. So we need y'all to step up, all right? Become a part of Flavor in Your Ear. It's a team effort over here, all right? There you go, man. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you.